When I went to the abandoned hospital, I said it was the biggest explorer I've ever done. I stand corrected. I'm at a college, an abandoned college. There's a new college built across the road, and there's a vast amount of buildings here and a vast amount of ground. So I have to be very, very careful because there is actually houses nearby. But a lovely sunny day, so I actually did find an access point here, so I'm going to go in and have a look. I think it's some sort of an assembly hall or a PE hall or something like that, so we're going to wow. Skylight is broken. Somebody tried to light that on fire, but it has been a long time since I've been out doing an explore, and just great to be out again. I'm still not 100%, but I'm out doing a few bits and pieces, so. The reason why I am not on camera today is because I'm actually using my phone, because I don't want any cuts in this video. Oh my god. Holy crap. Wow, that's amazing. Look at this. This is huge. What I was saying was that because I haven't mastered the art of editing yet, I decided to revert back to using my mobile phone, because I can record as long as I want without any cuts, so I don't have to the headache of trying to put them together, which I am still mastering the art of doing. But there may be other buildings that I will get into today, but I'm not quite sure. But I am going to explore the grounds. All the skylights are all broken, but I am going to explore as much of it as I can, and this is the way I came in. Shit. I was wondering, that door was locked. As I said, there's a new school built across the road, and this site is now abandoned. I'll try and get out. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. But there's a vast amount of ground here as well. abandoned exploring is very good, because you can visit places that have been locked in time, like a time capsule almost, where everything in there. I think I won't go that way because there is a house. Right, I'll go around this way. But you'll see there's a vast amount of buildings on this site, you know. So I'm going to show you around. Fantastic view from up here. Oh, all this land is all part of what was this college. So and it's all left abandoned. What I was saying about using my phone today, it means I don't have any cuts, and I haven't mastered the art of actually editing yet. But I think when I do, I think a lot of my abandoned explores, you know, I will leave them as unedited as I possibly can, because you know, it feels more realistic, if you know what I mean. But let's go down and have more. This is a glorious day in comparison to the weather that we have just had. The beautiful view. The building on the end is occupied, so I have to be very careful of that. But look at the amount of car parking space and grounds involved here. Absolutely massive. A corridor linking the two buildings together. I can't find a weak spot in this building. What I don't do is damage or force entry or anything like that. But if it is open, I will go in. Not into destruction or anything like that. As I said in other previous videos, I come here to film, come here to take photographs, and I leave the way it was. You know, I'm not into these people that come in and damage properties and do vandalism. It's bad, but it means, you know, it gives explorers a bad name, and as well as that, places will be more securely locked up, which means that they can't be explored. It's amazing how nature takes over. Or trees will just come up through cracks and just take over. Take back what once was theirs. It's nice to document places like this because in the future these buildings could come down, you know. I don't know if you can see me, folks, but it's very good to get back out and do my exploring again. I'm not 100%, but we're going to try and do our best here. I am going to take a little break because I'm extremely tired, extremely sore, and I'm going to have an orange and a drink that I have in my bag. So I will be back with you guys in a minute. I've just abandoned my bag and my coat because I've been so warm. It really feels like spring today, which is good because we had very cold temperatures for about 2 weeks. There's a very old building down here I want to, right down there at the bottom, I want to get down to see that. I'm very, very conscious that down at the end of that is a building that's still occupied, so but I'm not here to do any harm, you know. Main entrance. The old part of the school. What a beautiful steps. The chimneys and everything. I'll make a nice thumbnail. I can't go too close to this building because there's a house on the further end of it. But pure stone. this probably was just the school at one point. Everything else that we've seen from back is all a newer part of this building, you know. This small, well, it's not very small, but this was probably the original building, you know. And as the school grew, so did the building sizes. That house over there is occupied, so I have to be very careful here. Don't know if you can see with the shadows, but this site is just absolutely huge. I see part of the roof has come off. I can see daylight through one of those windows. It's a pity to see that building going into disrepair because it's actually quite nice. This is the back of the old building. So far I haven't seen any access points, but it's okay. You know, I still wanted to document this, you know. Some of the abandoned sites you may not get any access to, but still no, it's a real pity because that is quite a big explorer if you got inside here, but obviously it doesn't look like I'm going to. I stand corrected, folks. I stand corrected. Right. I am going to go in there when I go and get my bag and my coat, just in case somebody comes around here. Right. Wow, stage. Is under the stage. Alright. reception area. Basement of some kind. There is steps, but I will go down that way. Changing rooms. Oh, a basement where the floor has been lifted. This is the back of the stage, I think. Yes, that's the stage out that way. And a changing area in the back of the stage. That's the main hall. Locked doors. A classroom. Storage area. Corridor of small rooms just. Classroom. there's a possibility of me being lost here. It is a pretty large building. I don't know what that is. Could it be a part of an exercise machine or something? I don't know. Oh, I thought I was on the top floor, but obviously I'm not. And there is a floor down that way as well, so. This is more like if there's actual light. If you don't know who that is, look up Father Ted. Father Ted was a TV series in Ireland that ran for a number of years. Back into darkness again. Another classroom. More bathrooms. Another classroom. There's no furniture or anything like that around. Obviously, I think a computer room of some kind, judging by these desks. Yes, with internet connections and stuff. So, most likely a computer room. Yeah, there's connections everywhere. Another very large classroom. Sorry the light isn't brilliant, folks. My lighting rig did not fit on my mobile phone. But I may do another mini walkthrough of my other camera. And that's an extra video, basically. Oh, that's the staircase. Or a blackboard that you can move it up and down. Another computer room. Down to the lower floor. Which is extremely dark. What I might do is I might do another mini video with my other camera where I can Put the light rig on. I don't know what these are. Massive switches. It's extremely dark down here. Another classroom. And another trapdoor for a basement. Yeah, it's extremely dark here. Tripping on something. The place is covered in glass, and I didn't bring my proper footwear because I wasn't banking on doing this. Basically another classroom. A lot of these rooms are just the same. There's no furniture or anything like that. Another trap door.